Hey, what's going on, guys? Happy Thursday. Hope you guys had a better day than me. I've totally fucked this up today. I was down about $480 today. So I want to talk a bit about psychological issues when you're trading, right? When you're trading, you're not only trading the trading patterns. What you're also trading is what's going on with your life. Is your life settled and having no fucking issues, or does your life has a lot of fucking issues? It shows exactly in trading. If your life is not stable, or if there's any family issues going on, you shouldn't be fucking trading. Um, the reason why I say that is, when you're trading, you can be like, you know what, come 9:30, I can shut my mind off and just trade. That cannot fucking happen. We are humans. We are not robots, right? So we are trading our hopes and dreams and emotions. Emotions that we had the day before or the day 2 days before. Everything is just flowing through your veins, and somewhere down in your brain there's this thing which is gonna be in your head no matter whether you like it or not. So this is something exactly which happened to me. Lots of family drama going on. Uh, Let me just tell you, in life, if you have somebody who is stupid, you can try to explain to them why you shouldn't do something. But if they don't freaking understand, you should just cut them off. Because stupid is just gonna get more stupider. They're not gonna get any smarter after that. So had a bunch of family issues, a whole family drama going on. So it threw me off a bit. If you see, I was pretty consistent for the month of January. No family drama, nothing going on. Something came up yesterday and just fucking threw me off, right? So let's look at the market. That's a bit for the rant on there. But hey, so far so good for the month, for the year, right? Still net positive, so can't complain. So overall, if you look at the markets, all the markets are still super good in terms of Dow. You see a clear trend up after the market opens. So really there's no weakness in the markets. Markets are easy to trade. Now, are you able to find the right patterns and are you able to trade it? That's what matters. And are you emotionally stable? If you're not emotionally stable, you shouldn't be fucking trading at all. So let's look at what happened, right? Uh, right off the bat, I traded the name IRBT. I Robert, I Robot, or whatever the hell that means. Um, so the reason I traded was it gapped down below this key $56 level, right? Once it gapped to 56, my bias was really for it to go short. So I need to find an area for me to actually go short. Now, trading on 1 minute is not the brightest of the ideas either, especially if you had an emotional roller coaster the day before. So something which I should avoid going forward. Um, so here's what I saw in IRBT. So this name gap down, right? We showed the name about the name gapping down, and so I was trying to look at this break, right? Um, I didn't really trade this break through the lows, but once I saw this start consolidating, that's when I started to build up my position and hoping for it to actually start rolling over more. But instead, shit hit the fan and it actually started popping up pretty big pretty fast. So I wasn't able to control the risk and I lost on IRBT, lost about $311. Now what happens when you take a risk? You get fucked up. When you take a risk that big, your intention is let me get into a trade, let me get bigger, and let me try to make my money back, right? So that's exactly what happened to me. SKYS popped on my scanner, and I was looking on this on a 1 minute chart. So the way I was looking at it is totally messed up. If you look at this stock, I was looking for this on the 1 minute chart for this trend to hold, right? So I got in over here, and I was hoping for this to start pushing up, which it didn't really happen. It actually started rolling down, and I went in too big, lost on 1,500 shares, lost about 25 cents, lost about $381. So it was down about $700. At one point of time, it's down fucking $700. That's ridiculous, right? Given the fact that I managed my risk so well, losing only $100, This is just ridiculous. And then I had to get my shit together to see, you know what should I trade next, which is gonna make complete sense. So name I traded was VSTO. Let me throw on the daily chart to show you what's going on. So on VSTO, if you look in the past couple of earnings or whatever it is, I mean, last time it gapped down big and actually had a nice flush. Then it had a gap down big and nice flush. So my expectation was this time it gapped down again, hoping for a bigger flush. That is a hope. Hope doesn't mean that it's going to happen. So here's how I traded on VSTO. It did give me a good entry. Let's see. So on VSTO, I saw this break of this 2080, which was key level, right? So I was really hoping for this 2080. So I took a position on here, got a crappy entry. Now the stock is down more than 20%, which means that you are going to get a crappy entry no matter what happens. Because you cannot hit the bid, you will get the ask. When the stock moves up, only then you can actually short it. So I got a crappy entry at about 2060, right? So my hope was really for this to actually start flushing lower through the 20s. But this actually started holding up, and when it started holding up over here, I took it out. Now another trade which I did was trying to took the trade around 2026 on 300 shares at 1104. So 1104 is right here. Sorry, 1104 is going to be on this candle. So I was hoping for this ADMA moving average to actually start holding down, right? So once I saw the stock actually start holding down, I took a short position and it quickly came back up and I lost $100. One good position which I took was when it started breaking this $20 level. I took another position on it, and this stock did go down to 1970, low of 1974. So I got some covers at 1978 and so on, but then there was really no move, so I covered it and made. So VSTO was a decent trade that I took, but IRBT and SKYs totally smoked me out. Uh, So you can see the patterns, right? You can trade the patterns, but emotionally, if there's a lot of stuff going on in life, things are going to be tough in terms of trading. Your trading is going to reflect exactly what's going on in your life. So one thing for lesson learned for me is if things are super bad in terms of family, friends, first of all, try to make them understand what's going on and tell them a reason why they shouldn't be doing it. If they still do it, then it's better to cut them out because financially, it is going to affect your trading 100%. If you're a trader, it's going to affect your trading no matter what you say. You're not a robot, it's going to affect. Few names that I could have traded, which I didn't trade, was AQMS. AQMS, when I look on it right now, I mean the trade on it was actually not that hard, right? I mean on AQMS, you had a flag break over here. Draw this down, right? You had this flag break, and you had another flag break over here on the 15, and you had another flag break over here for the end of the day. So a couple of nice trades on AQMS. Didn't really get involved in this name, and the other name which did came up on my radar was CLF. So CLF, once again, nice easy name to trade, over 1040, ran through 1140, so that's about 10% on the name on a $10 stock, right? Daily was looking good. Let's pull this up. Right. The trend on CLF is clearly up. Now I just had to find an opportunity intraday to trade it, and that was a trade. So that's it for the day, guys. If you like the trading journey of mine, understand there's highs and lows in trading. Try to understand when you should trade, when you should not trade. I learned my lesson of when I should not trade. And that's it. If you guys like the transparency of my trading journey, please do like and subscribe. I'm be I'll be more motivated to make more videos for you guys to show you how exactly a trader life is. I trade part-time, I didn't trade full-time, so these are all part-time results. If I trade full-time, chances are things might look a lot different. But if I trade part-time on $4,000 account, this is what's doable, and this is a downturn in the equity is going to happen. It's only a matter of time. Have a good one.